What's up, y'all? You already know it's your girl, Milk the Mermaid, and this is Mermaid Talk. We're back for season 2. I know y'all missed me, so I had to bring it back. And I have my beautiful ladies with me, my sisters.
Hey.
So we're just gonna go and explain who we are, what we do, you know, business.
Hi, my name is Starr. My Instagram is _, she's a 5.
Period.
I am a model, I'm a host. I do a lot of things, very multifaceted. I do makeup, I do all that.
Let's get an entrepreneur.
Period.
Hi, I'm Diore, Big Diore, never the little one. My Instagram is Diore, DIORE_Aphrodite18. And I model, act, I do a little.
Right, what don't we do?
Hey y'all, my name is Million. You know, if you watch season 1, then you know I was here for the opening. And of course, I have to come back again to support my friend. Yeah. But my Instagram is _$1 million baby, $1 million DOLLA baby. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a model. Y'all done see me on y'all TV screens already. And yeah, we just gonna keep it going because it's 2025 and all we doing is big shit.
Hi y'all, I'm Aliza. My Instagram is AlizaBowles_org_. I'm a fashion designer and model, and I do a little bit of acting, and yeah, that's what I do.
Cool now. Boss, that's it. Alright, so this segment is really called like girl talk. So I'm gonna hear like y'all point of views for certain things that I asked you, like don't hold back. You know, Mermaid Talk is real raw, uncut. So we're gonna speak like it is, okay? Alright, so my first question is, should your partner have to ask you to be their Valentine?
I don't feel like it's a necessary thing, but I feel like it just keeps the spark in the romance there. Like it keeps things real cute. Like, okay, you still into me. Like this is so cute. Thank you, of course, yes.
Very interesting.
Yes, it keeps things spicy.
Yeah.
I have a different opinion. I'm sorry. You know, I don't really think that, you know, they gotta tell me if I'm a Valentine, because clearly I am, because if not, then who is, because then I'm gonna run down, so.
I think honestly, like Starr said, I agree with that. Like it still has a spark. It still makes me feel like, you know, he's into me. He's still doing cute stuff. He or she's still doing cute stuff. Like I feel like it's still romantic to do it. And it's the way that you do it too. Like just asking me like, hey babe, you want to be my Valentine? Like no, it's not good. That's corny.
Right.
So that's how I feel.
Right. So I don't know. I'm like biased on it only because like if we're in a real relationship, like I don't know, I'm used to like getting gifts throughout the years.
Regardless.
Like Valentine's Day is not no different, but I know you're supposed to go hard on Valentine's Day. Like you really, that's what you really supposed to show me. Right, like you really appreciate me. Because I'm gonna do the same. Like I'm a gift giver. So like I just expect my partner to do the same.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely feel like my man or whoever has to ask me to be their Valentine is very romantic. I'm into the romantics, and you have to like spell it out for me in balloons and everything. Say, will you be my Valentine? Like, I love that whole fairy tale thing. So, yeah.
I think it's really important in a relationship that your partner remembers to court you still. Like, even though they have you, it's important for you to still feel like, okay, you know, they're not comfortable, you know, they're still doing what they're supposed to do. So,
Yeah, for sure.
I break up with my man every other week.
Now what? We're gonna talk about that after the show. Alright, so what's your view on posting your partner on Valentine's Day? Like, what do you feel like the pros and cons are?
Well, I feel like the pros to posting your partner on Valentine's Day is, first of all, I feel like everyone else get out the way. Because once you post your person on Valentine's Day, all the side pieces come up and they're like, oh, so that's what you was doing on Valentine's Day. But the cons is like, well, like if this person isn't, if like you're just dating and not in a serious relationship and you post that person prematurely, and then like let's say a month later y'all not really on good terms, then I mean like what was the point, to be honest? So I feel like that's what the pros and cons is. Yeah. Well, overall, I feel like you necessarily shouldn't post your person on Valentine's Day. You don't have to. It's not recommended. People tend to do it to maybe show off in a sense, but I don't feel like you have to.
Right.
As long as I feel like the longer you keep your relationships in a sense to yourself, then the better things will go.
Yes,
Right. What about you, man?
I mean, I'm posted by 360. This question is really not. But then you know I like it.
Yeah, I like you. You like everything. For me, I've been in both situations. So I've been in a relationship where I posted my partner all the time, and I just felt like they didn't post me enough, you know. And then I've been in a situation where I post my partner, but nobody sees his face. And I feel like private life is better. Like nobody's in your business. So that's really the pros of it. Like nobody's in your business, nobody can tell you nothing, it's just you and that person.
Right.
The cons is, and I mean, I've never been through this, but I know the girlies be out here tussling. So if you post your significant other on Valentine's Day, and then another person posts them on Valentine's Day, and another person, I would say that would be the cons of it. Like to see that your person is not really your person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that for me. What about you, Dior?
I agree with both of y'all. Too. But I'm not posting my meal. I'm gonna post the gifts and
Right.
out eating and stuff.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna post.
You're posting the hand.
Yeah, and if I post it, I'm covering his face, you know, like I am doing. Yeah, because it's not for everybody. Cause
Right.
y'all really don't want to see the Aries horns. So. We're gonna keep it cute. Baby to me here.
Very cutesy.
I agree with Dior. Like, I'm gonna post what you do for me, but I'm not gonna post you because I don't need nobody trying to come to me as a woman.
I don't know if they still do that in 2025. Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Come on.
Yeah, some of them do. I don't need them. They don't need them problems.
Right.
So I'm not posting you. I don't expect you to post me. You can post what I do for you. I post what you do for me, just so that people know there is somebody there out of respect for the relationship. But I'm not posting.
Like that too. And people are real nosy because I've even had people like men too, like DM me like, show his face. Let me see what he look like. Like, damn, like you trying to date him or am I dating him?
Right. The audacity.
People are crazy. So speaking of people being crazy, do you feel like people break up with their partner before Valentine's Day on purpose? And why?
Absolutely. I haven't seen too many men make skits about that. And as much as they try to make a kiki about it, it's the truth. Like, they'll start little arguments or they'll start little petty things just so they don't have to do for you. Like, and it's like, why you doing that?
Right.
Because you still gotta buy the gift for God. Like, why?
They be bad.
Wait, what about females? Because females do be doing stuff too, like intentionally starting an argument so they ain't really got.
Yeah, but
Because I'll be doing that sometimes.
I mean, that depends. Because if you got somebody that you know you want to be with on Valentine's Day that's not your man, then of course you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you know you want to be with your man, then you're not gonna start no argument because you gotta get some type of good.
Oh, so you saying like it's a plan? Like if the person like you talking to them, but it's like you're not really feeling them like that, but it's another person that you talk to, you feeling them more. You gotta skirt that one, and then take that one out. Okay,
You gotta pull a move, like, because you don't want to get caught up. Like, something gotta be alibi. Like, remember what you said to me? Oh, you thought you. Right. Okay.
I forgot.
To be honest, I didn't even know like people like really did that. Like they
They do that, friend.
they start arguments. They start arguments. To be honest, I'm just used to really long-term relationships. So every time Valentine's Day came around, it was already expected. So it wasn't. So that wasn't for me. That would be crazy.
Okay. We respect that. We like that. We love that. I mean, that's not happened to me either. That's not happened to you?
No.
You? Oh, you don't know?
I don't like Valentine's Day.
She really?
I'm starting arguments. She's starting arguments. I see it.
Yeah, I believe it too.
Recently, I'm starting to like it.
Last year was good. This year is gonna be great too.
Right people.
Right. Yeah.
What about you, Starr?
I do feel like people do it purposely. No shade, but shade is bum behavior.
Very much so.
Like, if you do that, you're a bum. This all shade. You're a bum because that just means you're like, and it's okay. You could tell me, babe, I ain't got it this year. Okay, you don't gotta do all that. You
Right, that way I'm not expecting anything crazy.
Right, and then it's like, and then you want to try to come back after, no, we're not doing that. Stay where you at. You made your choice. Stay there. Thank you.
But they can take you to the Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, BBQ.
I'm okay with
Wrong
that.
behavior. They
That's
can't afford
crazy.
it.
But Applebee's, BBQ,
You can't afford it.
No, you can't afford a dollar card or a dollar room.
or $1.
And you got 45 days.
You know what's crazy too?
Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Just saying.
What's crazy too is I feel like a lot of people think that they have to spend money to show somebody that they appreciate them.
Right.
You could do small things in the house. Look, even like cook. Run me a bath.
Literally, that's it.
Massage me.
That's all it takes.
Like just certain little gestures.
Put on my favorite movie for me for when I get out the shower. Like,
That's right.
Okay, so this goes into my next question. And I'm gonna let Dior go first. Is vagina a gift for Valentine's Day?
at least I'm not.
Oh yeah, stop that! Stop that! That was the perfect time. Stop that! That was the perfect time.
That was crazy.
Right, we need.
It's short as fuck easy.
Yes, because the way I'm serving it, it's gonna be a reverse.
You hear me?
Yo,
Period.
I always say that too. What if? Okay, I don't necessarily think that it's the gift, but you obviously know you're gonna get pussy for Valentine's Day, right? But wait. But wait, it's about the presentation. Like, what if I wrap my vagina in a bow or something like that, or like put like chocolate or something like that on it? It's a different type of vagina. It's not the regular vagina that you've been getting. That's a gift. That's what I'm saying. That's a gift.
Yeah, right.
That's a gift.
I mean, I accept dick for a gift, so
Well,
just put a bow on it.
I think intimacy
roll-up.
is very important for Valentine's Day in
Right.
general.
Yes.
Like touching, hugging, kissing. Because Valentine's Day is a holiday. It's a holiday of love. So you have to be together with your partner. You have to be in their skin, basically. Like all on top of it.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
you are, period.
It's wicked though, because we all friends. So like, she could be on that. She goes out like that.
Because you could tell she really loves her. Like,
She's a love bug. She be touching your feet under the
Yeah, I like those. I like those. Like, I like when like they rub their feet on my feet or my leg. I like that.
I don't like feet. I'm crying.
Is that crazy?
I don't like feet either.
You know what fucks me up though? Like if the toenail is not like.
Oh my god, can we stop? I really don't like feet.
That be me sometimes. I always do.
I got a foot phobia. I don't do this.
That be me sometimes.
You're making me sweat.
Sometimes I couldn't make it to the nail tag. And it's giving just take
I don't like somebody that snores. If you snore, you gotta go. I can't say what you
Okay, so how do you guys think a single person should spend Valentine's Day? Slime?
Loving on yourself. Take yourself out. Go to the spa. Make yourself look good. Because I feel like as a woman, it's so important that we make ourselves look good for us. And like, I look good for myself and other women. I do it for y'all. I don't do it for men. Like, and I hope other women do it for me too, because I love to see a bad bitch like and just compliment her like, yo, you look gorgeous, because you never know what type of day. We go through a lot of shit.
We do.
You never know what type of day a woman is having and how much that's gonna boost her confidence and make her feel like, you know what, I am that bitch.
Right.
So I'm all about self-love and loving on other women so that they can feel that empowerment.
And when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah, when you look good, you feel good. So I feel like single people, you love on yourself. You love on yourself most importantly.
Yeah.
Do I like?
No, when I was single on Valentine's Day, I'm just saying for me, I stayed away from people because you know what? I don't want to see. I don't want to go outside, see everybody they loving, balloons, red, happy, kissing.
So like, I mean, love turns you off.
I can relate though because
Yeah, same.
when I've been single and especially especially going through a bad breakup, when you're single, especially on the holiday made for love, you be looking at other people like, damn.
It makes you sad.
It makes me sad. Or like, damn, what the fuck happened? Or what did I do wrong? Or what did they do wrong? Like, just start making me think like,
I've been there.
But y'all should go out and, you know, you might find the one night stand or whatever, but
And ain't nothing wrong with that. We listen and we don't judge.
but you definitely should go out. You definitely should go out, have a drink or two, 5. But you know, treat yourself, definitely, you know. And if you see something, don't let that walk past you, because that could definitely be that next Valentine's for next year. So.
right, because they single too. Shit.
Right.
Million?
So, I've been single for Valentine's Day, but it's the fact that I have, you know, people around me that will still buy me flowers and edible rings and stuff like that. So I've never ever felt lonely on Valentine's Day. Like I've always felt love, even if it was my mom bringing me something, like my son making me a card. I don't know. I always feel love.
My mom always gets me something for Valentine's Day. And now I do it for my daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like for Valentine's Day, like you can take your kids out, you can go out with your mom or dad or something like that, a family member.
Yeah, or a friend, your best friend.
Or your best friend.
This year we going out.
We definitely. Yeah.
But we do that too sometimes.
We do that on the regular. Like, just go out, like, different restaurants.
Oh, I need the information because y'all know my birthday's 2 days after.
Yes! We're gonna go out. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go out.
Yeah.
Cause like you said, like you look good, you feel good. Like definitely, we like to like dress up real cute, take pictures, stuff like that. You know, we're models anyway, so we're gonna take pictures regardless. We're gonna dress up regardless. So it's like, why not just enjoy each other's company?
Yeah, exactly.
So, how big should the gift be for Valentine's Day? And if it's small, what do you do?
Aliza. To be honest, the gift does not have to be big. The gift can be as small as it can be. Like you can give me a pair of earrings or something, or it doesn't have to be a gift. It can be taking me. I like experiences more than gifts. I'm not that kind of person. Yeah, I like experiences. So I feel like the gift. I mean, it depends. It depends on the type of girl too. It's like, what does she like?
Right.
In general, like, does she like big teddy bears? Does she like flamboyant things? Or does she like going places or going out to eat expensive dinners and stuff like that? So I feel like it also depends with me. I feel like I like experiences, so like take me out to a fancy dinner. But I do like flowers.
Right.
I do like flowers, and I do like balloons. For some reason, I just like balloons. So, like a balloon or two, and a bouquet of flowers, maybe with money in it. But
She just throwing that in there.
just throw that in there. But yeah, basically, the gift, it depends on the woman, to be honest.
I don't think big or small matters to me because I'm more of like a sentimental type. Like I feel like if you actually know me and you get me something that is like meaningful to me, then it don't matter if it's big or small. Like the fact that you actually took time to learn me and get me something that, let's say I do hair and stuff like that. Let's say you get me something for my business or whatever. Like that to me is more love than you buying me something. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch it up for y'all too. What happens if you get a gift and you don't like it? What do you do?
tell my ass.
Dior, what do you do? You tell us?
Dior, talking like throwing it at you. Who the fuck?
Really?
I've done that though, I ain't gonna lie.
You have?
Oh my
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Why would you get me this?
So you're not a thought that counts type of person?
No, I am a thought that counts type of person. I am. However, if we had a whole conversation and you asked me what type of bag I want, and you come with a tote bag, and I don't know what a tote bag. But you asked me what type of bag I want, and I specifically told you what type of bag I want, and you came with something else, so I'm looking at you like you got 4 heads because...
Right. Why did you ask in the first place?
Right.
Okay.
What?
You can take it back though. Here you go. And I give it to them. You can take it back. You want me to take it back? Because I'm going to get what I want. Like, it's the gift received.
Right.
But I'm very grateful, and I like gestures and stuff like that. I like small gifts, like a card, something sentimental, like a little paragraph or whatever, or even a sentence. Like, I like stuff like that too, because it's the gesture, it's the thought, you know.
Right.
So it's, you know. But if we have a conversation and you ask me something and you come with some other, like, you definitely can take that back. You shouldn't even like him.
Right. Because he asked. He asked first. So then why would you get something different? Why do men do that?
Yes,
sometimes?
exactly.
Like,
If they don't have it, just give me the money. Like,
I prefer for you to go out and just do something yourself as opposed to asking me what I want and I tell you and then you do something like that, because then I'm gonna be tight and now the whole night is ruined because you couldn't listen to me, right? Because we communicate to what? To listen. So if you ask me what I want and you don't give me what I want, I'm gonna be mad. So just don't ask me and just do on your own. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's I speak in specifics. So if you specifically ask me and I specifically tell you and you specifically piss me off,
Right, then the whole thing is
a
ruined.
specific problem.
Right.
So I have a problem and I'm learning to fix it. It's a lot of work. But I have a problem with hurting people's feelings. Like, I don't like to hurt people's feelings. I don't like for people's feelings to be hurt. So I'm not gonna lie, if I get a gift that I don't like, I'm still gonna take it. I'm still gonna be appreciative of it. I just probably won't wear it, you know? Like, it'll be up in the closet or something, or if it's like food or something, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna stay in the fridge. Or, I don't know, I wouldn't tell you.
See, like stuff like that, I don't think I would do because I don't want to keep it.
Yeah.
And I know.
But why? They took the time to give you something.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a waste of their money because it's like, can you take it back? If you can't take it back, then all right. But if you can take it back, get your money back. Get your money back.
Thank God that's never happened to me before though. Like, I've never gotten something that I didn't.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I have.
Or like couldn't do something with it.
Yeah. It's like, go get a refund, please. Just go get a refund and go get a refund. And like Nolia said, if you can't, then all right, I'll take it and I'll re-gift it.
That's weird.
Like one time that was like so childish that I gave it to my niece because it was just like,
Oh no.
is that what you think? I'm a grown woman. Why would you get me this? Why would you get me this?
Like, she act like they gave us something.
What was it?
It was like a little purse. Like it wasn't even like a regular
Like a coin purse?
It looked like that, but it had a strap.
Bruh.
A coin purse with a strap.
And I didn't know what purse it is.
So, what is your definition of a perfect first date?
Alright, so we flying to Paris, right?
She said that's serious.
Yeah, I thought about this. Dinner under the Eiffel Tower, you know, and then we go back to the Baccarat Hotel where we have, you know.
That's the one that comes from the. Is that the one?
I'm not sure, but it's there. And then we have his or hers couple massage with us. And then it leads to the, you know, jacuzzi tub where we just got, you know, nice wine, room service, and just like watch the Eiffel Tower as we go. That's pretty.
Oh, that's pretty. I like it.
Bonjour. So after so you're gonna have a nightcap at the end on the first day?
Yeah, you flew me to Paris and we had dinner under the Eiffel Tower. Did you know that? Right. So you next Saturday. You gonna get that? Right. First day gonna be nice.
Yes, period.
You gonna forget this.
What you wanna give it to? Good question.
What, my first day?
You wanna pass it to?
Oh. Starr, because I know Dior shit probably since
My perfect idea of a first date, definitely not the movies because I want to get to know who you are. So I definitely want to go out to dinner. One of my favorite restaurants. I'm a land and sea type of girl. So anywhere that we can get a good land and sea and a nice cocktail. I want to be able to talk, engage you, and get to know who you are, know what you do, you know, know a little bit about your family life because that's so important to me. I need to know if you're family oriented or not because I am. And if you're not, red flag, you gotta pack it up to me. So I feel like that's a good first date for me.
But what if they're not family oriented because of their situation?
Well, then that's a different story. Then I'm accepting of that, of course. But if it's because of them, then yeah, you gotta go. Because I love people that love to be involved with their family.
Yeah.
So my preference for a first date would be like a museum or an arcade. A museum because you have a chance to understand their creative side and talk as well. Because I don't like when people watch me eat, so I wouldn't like really like a dinner like just like eating because I eat kind of sloppy. So like let's not eating like that. But a museum, like you can walk around, you could touch, hold hands, maybe. I know it's the first date, but calm down.
She said, hold my baby. Hold the strand of hair. Yeah.
The museum is very cute. In an arcade, maybe we can have some fun. Like I like being like kind of childish with like my partner, so I like to have fun and I like to be very competitive. And I like for my partner to be competitive and we can, you know, challenge each other. I don't know. That's intimacy to me.
Yes, a good Dave and Buster's date.
And they want to be trash.
Yes, he was so mad.
Or like Spyscape or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like the spy museum type thing, but you like you're being a spy, like so you do like games and stuff like that.
It's fire.
Yeah, that's just
What about you, Dior?
Just prepared.
For my first date, I would like to get car service, and then we go to we go to a nice restaurant. I love oysters, love seafood.
Aphrodisiac. Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
afterwards, let's go for a walk. You know, let's talk, get to know each other. And like I like to do interactive stuff too, so maybe we'll do bowling. I'm a sore loser, so you know I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I like stuff like that too. So something that's intimate, nice, and get to know you, and then let's interact, have fun, and see if we can match each other's energy. Because I'm gonna know by the end of the day if I'm
Right.
What about you, Milky?
I feel like there is no such thing as a perfect first date. I would just like the person to be their authentic self. I feel like, at least for me, I can only speak for myself. First dates are very like awkward for me because I've had like a first date that was really like traumatic and bad. So after that, first dates was like really like weird. Like I'm meeting this new person. I don't know if you're a killer. I don't know what. Like I don't know what's going on. So for me, it's just like I'm so nervous that I'm like, well, I'm an overthinker, period. So I'm just like thinking of everything that can go wrong. So I don't think there's a such thing as a perfect first date. I would just want the person to just be them. You know what I'm saying? So I can see like if I want to move forward with them or we're just not compatible. And I'm glad that you said something about hunching on the first date. So I was gonna ask, like, do you feel like men judge in 2025 if you have sex on the first night?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No.
I don't feel like that either. But why you don't feel like that?
I don't feel like that because me personally, I know the only way that I'm really sleeping with you on the first date is if I feel that connection. You know, I'm not just like gonna jump on top of you because you look good. Like I have to. My vagina actually gotta be wet.
Right.
You know? So I don't feel like a guy's gonna judge it because if it's the same for him, even though guys dick could get hard over anything, it's just like that's for me. Like I don't have sex for a man, I have sex on you. So it's like,
Right.
Get out, get it.
Aliza, why you
I
say?
feel like they're definitely judging it for sure because what if they just went on that date for you with you and then they just wanted that, you know? So like I don't know, they're just looking at you like that.
Different.
Yeah, they're just looking at you for that, and if you do that on the first date, I feel like they're gonna be like, okay, so how many first dates has she been on?
I agree. I used to think like that. I used to be so like, cause I feel like that was taught to me. Like you don't sleep with a man on the first night, cause then he's never gonna take you serious after that. He's not gonna date you, and then he's probably thinking like, you know, you've been on dates before then, so did you sleep with every other man like that you went on a date with? But I slept with my man on the first night, and he's still my man 2 years later. So what's like that? So I mean, I feel like that's an immature thing. Like that's not a man. Like if he judges you based on the connection, like you said, like you guys made a connection and you felt like, you know what, I'm gonna give myself to this person. I feel like you're not a man, you're a boy if you play like that.
Like you said, I didn't know what.
Right.
My man, you know, now the first that we chilled and everything, it went down. So, and we together. Period.
Yeah. What about you, Starr?
I feel like it depends on the guy. I feel like not all men are judgmental about it. I feel like there are men that are gonna sleep with you on the first night. I'll be like, ew, I need this for the rest of my life. You're not going nowhere. Right. Because although yes, I am single, I am in a situationship as well. Mind your business.
We listen and we don't judge.
And the first time we chilled, we slept together, and here we are 3 years later. Won't leave me alone, won't go nowhere. I go vice versa. I won't leave him alone or go anywhere.
The sneaky links be turning into.
They do. 3 years is a long time.
That's a long time.
Her. So, what do you guys think is the key to a great relationship?
Ooh. Communication.
Oh, okay. Thank you for taking my guess.
You have to communicate, and communication is not just talking; it's listening.
I'm glad you said that.
It's understanding. You have to understand the layers of that person. Yeah, you have to understand that person. You have to talk and listen and be heard with that person. That's the base. That's step one.
But you
of a
also
relationship.
have to accept the person for who they genuinely are and not try to change someone to what you would want
That's
them to
true,
be or what you feel like what you see them as. You can't do that. Like, I don't like people that try to change me. Like, if you can't accept me for me, then this ain't it.
But
Like,
guess what? You have to communicate who you are first.
It's out there.
No, you have to communicate that. You can't just be who you are. Like, okay, let me be this person. But you have to communicate that to your partner first, so that they can know how to deal with you beforehand.
He handles me very well.
Period. What about you, Starr?
Well, Aliza took my answer. So yeah.
Just communication?
Yeah.
So effective communication.
Not just communication, communicating to understand. Because if I'm talking to you and it's going in one ear and out the other, we're not getting anywhere. I'm gonna get tight and then we're gonna have some problems. Like,
Right.
I need you to understand me as a woman first, and then understand where I'm coming from. As like, I can't say put yourself in my shoes, but try to understand where I'm coming from. Hear me. Don't just listen to me. Hear me.
Right.
Because then what am I speaking for?
It's air.
And men and women communicate differently.
Yes.
Yeah, men
Very,
and women, because
very.
women speak through emotions and men definitely speak through logic.
Yep.
So you have to be on the same page. So now you gotta
I'm
meet
getting
each
text
other.
sometimes when it makes sense. Like, why do you make sense? So I feel like it's not important when it really happens. It's important. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I be getting mad.
What about you, Lillian?
I feel like being open-minded. Because, and I say that because I do dom work, and you know when you first
Y'all know that.
right, and you know when you first meet somebody, sometimes I don't say it because it either slipped my mind or it's just not something that I feel like it's a topic for me to just bring up if that person is not that type of person. But I wouldn't want them to feel like I'm hiding it
Right.
at the same time, because it's just like, this is my job, this is what I do get pleasure from, and it's just like, I don't want you to judge me off of that, but I still want you to be open-minded enough to know that, you know, that's another lifestyle that I have.
So besides communication, besides being open-minded, I definitely feel like, I don't know if determination would be the word for it. Like, we cannot break up over every little thing. Like, I feel like that's how, like, longevity is. Like, you have to be willing to, like, you know what, you made me upset, I'm gonna give you a minute, and then we're gonna talk about it when we calm down.
Right.
It's not like, all right, you made me upset, I'm done with you. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like that. Like, they give up very quickly.
Yeah.
So it's like, you don't really take the time to see, like, you know what, that's really my person, and I'm giving up on them. So, like, you miss out on a lot of your blessings because you're just very impatient.
Yep. But I feel like sometimes with people like that, is good because you kind of see who they are. Like they're showing you a part of them. Like they're not somebody that's always gonna work it out. Like maybe they are afraid of something, so now you gotta figure out like, damn, who am I with? Why are you always running from me? Why are you always pushing me away when I'm trying to love on you? Like, so and then it's a lot of broken men out here that don't realize they broken. They think that they're just like already perfect, and it's just like you're toxic.
Right.
If you're watching this, I hope you're listening.
But wait, let's not blame the men for their brokenness because then that comes from
Well, we're
childhood
not blaming them for their brokenness, but I'm gonna blame you as an adult for not taking charge as a grown man and going to get help for that brokenness.
But some people don't know they need the help, though.
Right.
They don't know that they're toxic. They need, maybe they need that person to bring out
And help them.
Right, help them.
Right, no, absolutely, but you could bring a horse to a water, but you can't make him drink.
And the first step is accepting that you actually
have a problem. Because if somebody, you could tell somebody until you're blue in the face that, hey, you're a problem, and it doesn't mean that they're gonna hear you.
They'll be like, all right, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. And then years go by and you're still stuck in the same situation. Us as women, sometimes too, we need to learn to walk away. Even though we love that person, even though we feel like we can help them, and we're, you know, people that like to put the puzzle pieces together. Sometimes that puzzle just not meant for you, baby, because it's 103 pieces and you ain't got time for that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So do you ladies feel like Valentine's Day is more for women or men?
I feel like both.
But if you had to pick one, what do you feel like it's more for?
Yeah, women. It's geared towards women and gifting us and romancing us. You don't ever see commercials about romancing a man on Valentine's Day.
Do you feel like that's fair?
No, not at all. Because men, as much as y'all don't want to admit it, y'all crave romance too.
Yeah.
So it's not fair because men deserve their flowers as well. They deserve to be loved on. You deserve to have a spa day and get a massage and a facial and be taken care of and catered to for a day out of the year. Like, I may do it for you every year, but that one day out of the year, you deserve what I get too.
Yeah. Right.
Especially if you holding it down and you leading as my man. Because if you're not leading, you don't deserve that. But, okay, if you're leading, you can get all of that. There's no problem with me catering to you as a man because you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're holding that fort.
Yeah.
But the minute you stop doing that, you ain't getting that.
Have you ever got a man flowers?
Yes.
Really? Well, that's so sweet. Yeah.
Me too. And he appreciated it because it was like, wow, nobody ever did this for me before.
Yes, and I was surprised about that too. Like, he actually told me that men don't get flowers until their funeral.
It's true.
Most men don't get flowers until their funeral.
It's true, and that's why if I have a quality man, I'm gonna do that for you because I know that it's never happened for you before. So I want to show you that I appreciate you and I love you, and I'm gonna do that in a gesture that's never been done before.
I love that.
Yes, I feel like Valentine's Day is for both genres, male and female. Actually, my first date with my man now, I bought him the Versace cologne. Instead of flowers.
On the first date?
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, sure did.
I said instead of flowers, you know, this is what I got you. You know, I'm saying it.
That's cute.
Set the tone.
That's cute. Okay, so do you guys feel like it's okay for a female to pay for the first date? Right.
Why you asking?
Because I want to know your answer. I need to know your answer. No. There's Why?
Why would we pay for the first date?
Okay, so we need to know why.
Okay, unless I ask you out, which 9 times out of 10 that's not happening. You have to pay for the first date because you asked me out.
Right.
So it's only right that you court me. A lot of times I don't even allow nobody to come pick me up. So you should be happy that I even drove myself to the first date because people are so crazy. So I use my gas, so I pay for something. I paid for that journey.
I know that's right.
So the least you can do is make sure that I go home full and I get it back to my kid.
Hello.
Aliza?
No, I agree with you.
So you shouldn't pay for the first date?
No, you shouldn't pay for the first date. Let a man be a man.
Alright.
Yeah, so he asked you out, let him be a man. Let him be a provider.
Dior.
Yeah, like, no. Like you just said, if you actually out on a date, better not get a bill. That's like, come on, what? If you ask me, but you know, it's different. Like if I ask you out, you know, it's different. You know, but yeah, y'all dudes, you know.
It's Starr looking for me though. She can't wait to go.
What happened?
I ain't paying for shit. Let me fuck up. I ain't paying for a damn thing. You chasing me, you interested in me, but
Where's the queen?
but see, that's the problem with women, right? I'm a girl's girl, but I'm a girl's girl, but this is the problem with women. We feel like so entitled. Like, you see how y'all just sat here and said, oh, I better not get a bill. I'm not paying for the birthday. Why? What's wrong with it? You got money, you got money. I want to show a man, like, I don't need you to pay. I don't need you to pay for the first date. Maybe the second day you got it. Maybe he didn't even, maybe he was having a rough week, you know? On first date. Maybe he's having a rough week, right?
So I gotta take them the week after. That's okay.
I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. I feel like women, just like she said, let a man be a man, let a woman be a woman. A lot of women feel too entitled nowadays. They feel like that's why there's gold diggers. That's why all those girls be in the club and feel like all you gotta do, such and such and such. But it's okay. It's not wrong to pay for the first date, y'all. Don't let these girls make you feel like it's wrong to pay for the first date.
I'm not saying niggas feel like it's okay.
So he's a bum because he didn't pay for the first date?
Yes, because that sets the tone for our whole relationship. If you don't got it when we first meet, then what is that saying to me?
Only if you allow it. So if you're going out with him and you're paying for every date, then that's different.
You shouldn't even be pursuing somebody if you don't have money to take care of.
No, I'm just giving an example, but I do feel like it's okay for a woman to pay for the first date. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Why?
Just because it is.
Cause what?
Because if I want to pay for it, if I feel like I want to pay for it, I don't want him to pay for it. The date was so good, you know what, babe? I want to pay for it. And I want to see you again. You got the next
Why
one.
is it so good if it's the first?
I said the date. The date was so good, like I want to pay for it.
I can see that. Okay, yeah. Like if by the end of the day, if I'm like super interested in you and I want to see you again, then yeah, I want to see maybe going Dutch.
Yeah, I feel like that's traditional. We don't do traditional shit no more.
No. The first date to me is a tone setter.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pay for the 5th or 6th one when we go bowling or something. But
But
I'm not paying for the
see,
first
I have to
date.
say, and I have to be honest. See, the man I'm with now, I asked him out, so I paid.
Well, yeah, but that's the
But
thing.
that's
You
what I'm
asked
saying.
him.
Yeah, I get that. That is
That's okay too.
Right, exactly.
But it's like, why you asking me if you ain't got it?
Right. That's
Then
how I
you have to stay
feel.
home.
Don't ask to take me out if you cannot afford the
Yeah,
bill.
that's rude. Like you
As far as now you looking at me like, well, I only got half. Excuse me? So I
I feel like that's okay too.
No, but it's like, you paying for the first
No,
time.
let me take that back. Let me take that back because that happened to me before, and I was
Embarrassed.
Exactly.
And you know what's crazy? I didn't even go on the date. It was a text message like, you know, I'm gonna take you out, whatever. I want to buy a bottle. You think you go half for me? I didn't even make it to the date.
Because we don't
I didn't even make it to the date.
Why do you think we need a bottle?
Like I don't
Just
know.
the two of us?
Just
Why are we getting drunk on the first date?
I don't know.
I feel like a man should get offended if you take out your wallet.
Yes.
To pay for a date, yeah.
It's like a slap in
To pay for any date?
No, the first date.
That's like me opening the door for him and pulling his chair out. No,
I want to ask the audience so bad. You know what? They're not everybody. I'm gonna do a all men.
How do you feel about pulling out his chair and opening the door for him?
You know what it is too? Because no, listen. I'm so different. Like it's so like y'all know it's only one milk. Like I'm so different, but it's like I was dating girls for so long, like years. Like this is my literally first relationship as with a man as an adult. So I was dating girls for so long, so it's like, you know, we're equal. So it's like I do, you do, so it's kind of like hard to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he should be offended that I'm trying to pay for it or whatever or anything like that, because I'm on a date just like you're on a date. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I want to be courted, so I know that my person should be courted too. I want to do nice things, so I know my person should do nice things for me too. I feel like we're equal. Like we're both human. It shouldn't be this one over the other. So I don't agree with it. I feel like it's okay.
Okay.
No, the man should give the woman queen treatment, and you need to treat your man like a king, and he should present himself like a king.
Right, that's exactly what
Yeah.
I think. Because if you're like your cousin, you will be treated.
Dior is not playing no games with y'all 2025. Okay? Okay, so how important is a girl's relationship with her father when it comes to dating?
Very. Can I please? My father is my best friend. We are so close. So close. I call my dad for everything. And I'm even gonna allow my ex call my dad too. When I put my foot in his TV. Because
She's standing on business.
period. Like, yo, can you calm her down, please? Yo, she just broke up. No, but I replaced it.
Right? And that's what counts. Dior.
Because I was wrong.
That's what counts.
But he was wrong too, because he, you know. But yes, it's very important for a woman to have a relationship with her father because that's the first man in your life. Like, to be honest, like that's the first man in your life. That's the first man you're gonna love, have a conversation with. My father is so real to me about men and what to look out for and these womanizers and liars. Because sorry, no, but you know. My dad is he a womanizer, but he good now. He faithful now. He changed his life, found somebody. But yeah, he taught me the game.
Starr?
So I'm the opposite. My dad wasn't involved with me. So I wound up in a lot of broken relationships and trying to fix men because that's what I thought they needed to stick around. I wound up having attachment issues, so I held on to bad relationships because you needed to be there. You can't leave me because I'm so used to a man that's supposed to be a staple in my life walking out on me. I feel like had he been a stand-up man and been a father the way he was supposed to be, I would have avoided a lot of the relationships that I was in. So I definitely do think that the relationship is super vital. So fathers, if you're out there and you have a daughter, please listen to me. When she gets older, if you are not there for her, she will not be there for you.
Right.
You will be in a nursing home. Because my father passed away right before my 30th birthday, and my ass still went to Puerto Rico and didn't feel anything. So, yeah, take it from me. Be a father. Please be in your daughter's lives because it's important. You don't want to wind up like him.
I do feel like a father figure is vital because I feel like they can give you advice basically, but I mean it's not necessary because like for me, I got a lot of my relationship advice from women. I mean, I'm not saying that like woman charms like a man's advice, but I learned a lot of traditional values and how to be like a traditional woman from like older woman. So that's where I got my relationship advice.
That's beautiful.
So I'm 50-50. Like, so my dad was in my life, but like you said, like my dad was a womanizer too. Like I have 8 siblings and they all have different moms. So it's like I seen my dad do that. Like I've been to like my sister's mom's house, this one, dating this one, my mom crying, stuff like that. So I've seen that stuff and it did affect me. I feel like it had affected me to the point where it's like like you said, like my relationships as an adult and stuff like that, I do certain things that I shouldn't. But I also feel like there are women out there that didn't have a father figure that it showed them like, you know what, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to have that trauma, so I'm going to fix myself. So that's why I said it's like, it's 50-50 for me. I feel like it's very important, but if they're not there, you can still be okay.
Absolutely, and it took me going to therapy to realize that. I had to go to therapy and I had to get help in order to understand that about myself and learn that, you know what, I'm okay.
Right. Okay, so
Beautiful. Thank you.
So, what's your deal breaker when it comes to dating a man?
Deal breaker?
What's your deal
From the
breaker?
beginning, or you mean
So dating. So we need to understand what dating is.
okay.
So dating is you're not in a relationship with them the first day. I'm like that too. I'm a lover girl. I'm a lover girl. Gemini. We're Gemini.
Right.
We just want to love. But so dating. So like not in a relationship, like you're pursuing the person.
Okay, so a deal breaker for me is a lot of people want to date multiple people, so I like to stay exclusive with one person. So like if you're like, oh, we should date like other people and we should have an open relationship, like no, we're not doing that. Like,
Right, so it's good
just
for
date
that.
one person. Like it's just me and you, and that's it from the beginning, from the very, very, very beginning.
From the beginning of time.
That's it. If I see that you try to date other people or you're entertaining other people, like no, I'm out of there. Like that's it. Yeah.
Respect it. Million?
I think my deal breaker is attention.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you stop showing me that you're here with me and we're doing this together, respect. If I got to question where this relationship is going, it's over.
My deal breaker is, and I'm pretty sure y'all know this man all too well. The guy who texts nonstop, like, what are you doing? And like doesn't take you out, doesn't come see you. That's my deal breaker. It's like you're gonna what you're doing me to death.
Yeah.
Like I was doing the same thing I was doing last time that you asked me what I was doing. So that's a deal breaker for me. That really irks my nerves. It's like what are we talking about? We're not talking about anything. Like as for Geminis, we're into people who like they're mine. So it's like if I feel like I cannot converse with you, like or we have nothing to talk about, or we just talking about one thing, it's clipped. I can't do it. My attention span, my ADHD is over. You?
I have 2 deal breakers and 3, but I don't really like a person that's self-centered, like being just all about yourself. Like it's just every conversation is about you, what you did, what you're doing, what's going on with you. I don't like a liar either because I'm very honest and outspoken, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and you gotta decide if you still gonna fuck with me or not. Like, if you wanna lie, then that's just over. I don't care. The smallest lie, I'm not fucking with you because it's like why? And then if it's that small, I want to do like a big lie.
Yeah, like my time.
And like you said, the attention thing, like yeah, if you stop, and I see because I'm an Aries, I'm quiet, so I won't even say nothing, but you gonna see it. About it.
I'm scared of you, girl. Starr?
So I have a few deal breakers, but top 2 would have to be first date. Okay, because I've been on a few first dates. A lot of y'all don't go to the dentist.
Girl, I should have said that. Should have said that one because the teeth is important.
Gingivitis is outrageous. I need y'all to floss, brush, mouthwash in that order, and then get a tongue scraper. That is
Say that last one again about the
get a tongue scraper.
because I feel like a lot of people don't know that you're supposed to brush your tongue when you brush your teeth.
They don't. They don't.
Who said you're supposed to?
And the sides of your cheeks and your gum.
Bro,
You brush your whole mouth.
the yellow white mixture on your tongue is not supposed to be there.
No.
It's not supposed to be there.
So that's definitely a deal breaker for me because your teeth, if you don't take care of your teeth, that can lead to heart issues. So that just shows me that you don't take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself physically, how are you gonna take care of me? And my other deal breaker I would have to say is lying as well, because if you can lie about anything this big, you're gonna lie about anything under the sun, and I'm good off that. I don't need those problems. So good night.
Married.
Go to the dentist.
Good night. Okay. Alright guys, so we have to do a little brief intermission, but you know I got a little twist for y'all. So you know my game, Under the Sea. So this one is Under the Sea, X me or own me. So instead of the X being hug, it's gonna be X amount. I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you're gonna decide if you X him out or own him, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So your man always texts you sweet nothings to wake up to, but for Valentine's Day he was super tired and didn't. Are you Xing him or owning him?
X and he ain't getting no sex.
Xing him.
X and no sex.
I don't know. I'm gonna owe him because it's like, all right, he's just tired, but he's just tired.
On
He's not-
Valentine's Day?
First of all,
Excuses.
okay, wow. So one day he don't do it, but he does it all the time. So you're gonna X him out?
Yes.
Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, because that's kind of suspect. The math ain't mathing.
I get what you're saying.
But you do it every other day. That's a problem.
You must have another Valentine.
Oh, so y'all talking his team.
Valentine's Day is the day where you find out if you're the man or not.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
Red flag on the play.
Fuck that. I ain't even do it. Nah, I'm love you back. Alright, so you've been talking to this guy, and this is the first time you guys are having sex.
No.
He pulls down his pants. My man. He pulls down his pants, and he has a bush. Are you exing him or are you owing him?
No, I don't really.
I'm the old him. I'm the old
Yeah, I don't
because in the beginning, I never used to shave. Like I didn't start shaving until I was like into my late teens. I didn't know it was supposed to be like beard down there.
Shaving like that.
Yeah, so a nigga used to eat me from the rooter to the teeth with the whole.
With the whole bush.
Okay, why would I judge you? Like, right. Every time I get a pube in my mouth, I can just.
I'm not gonna lie, me too. I didn't. Well, my first time having sex, I shaved. I cut myself too. I knew I had no business doing that.
Oh.
That's how I knew I had no business
That's how
doing
you
that.
get an infection.
Yeah, I cut myself, so I was tight about that. But I'm still owe him. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm like, I don't like bushes. If it depends on how crazy it is. Like, if it can't be like,
If
right.
he got coolie hair, then he could.
But if you're trying to
If I can braid it, I don't know.
because it's not like you're in it like a female.
It don't matter
They
if
have they have some.
No, Aliza, because it catches sweat and the stench, and if you're a deep throat, then it's nasty.
My girlfriend didn't like to shave, so and then.
No,
What's
She
up?
showers like all the time.
No,
Never stayed.
I like hair.
What? I mean, on a guy, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Cause I'm gonna still look old as well.
I feel like the hair adds the
Yeah, I don't like talking to you on the chest.
in a way.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah,
Feel
don't,
it.
yeah, shave your
Feel it
chest.
up.
Give me one shot.
Milton is like, help me. Like, what? Okay, so he's an amazing guy, but he always buys bad gifts. You exing him or you owe him?
I gotta ask him.
Always buy bad gifts.
I gotta ask him for that. Because you should know me better. You should know me better enough to know what I like. And if you don't, then you just don't know me. You don't need to be here about it.
Million what?
That's a trick question.
Right.
Because he's always buying gifts.
Right.
Right.
So he always trying to spend money, right? So I think I might owe you, but write you a list.
But what if the gifts that you're buying isn't what you is not even?
That's why I'm gonna owe you, but write you a list.
Oh, to tell him
So
what
you know exactly what
So you
you're
can help
spending
him.
your money on.
And then
Okay.
and he
Yeah, he's still, the list is on the fridge. Yeah.
Okay, so then I would owe him in that case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you tell him you love him, but he doesn't say it back.
X, big X, big X, everything big X, big X, big X,
No.
X. You gotta get out of here for that.
Y'all gonna hate me for this.
Why would you? No, she about to piss me off. That's
Okay,
what
but listen to the logic, right? Listen to the logic. I love you, right? What if I fall in love fast? What if I love fast? If I don't want him to say I love you back if he's not ready to say it back to me.
So-
it's not saying that he doesn't like me, and I'm not saying that he doesn't treat me good. I'm not saying that he's a bad person. He doesn't love me right now, and that's okay.
But why
That's
would you
okay.
say
Because that's how I feel. So just because I feel like that, he has to feel like that at that exact moment.
No, but you know.
Exactly, but that's what I asked
But
you.
what I'm saying is, why do you tell him that? Because that's how I feel. So even if you have an inkling that you know he's not gonna say it back, you're still gonna say it?
That's a lot different. But I'm not telling somebody I love them so that they can say it back to me. I'm saying I love you because I genuinely love you. Hey guys, you already know it's your favorite mermaid, Milk the Mermaid. Welcome back to Mermaid Talk. We're back for season 2. This year we're doing bigger and better themes. I want to have a live audience. So the next podcast, I'm gonna hit you up. Let me know if you want to come. I'm gonna have more people, more topics, bigger and better. So come follow me on Instagram at _mermaid_talks_. I'm on YouTube, so you can watch all my videos. Later.